Jake was born in Detroit, Michigan, in a neighborhood where crime was high and dreams were small. His mom worked 2 jobs, and his dad had left when he was 6. As a teen, Jake loved basketball and practiced every day on a cracked court with a bent rim. He had no fancy shoes or coach, just passion and raw drive. One day, a scout visited his school, but Jake wasn't on the list of players to be seen. So he stayed late after the game, cleaning the court just to meet him. He handed the scout a letter he had written, asking for a chance. The scout smiled but said, "There's no shortcuts, kid." Jake didn't take it personally. He took it seriously. He started training harder than ever, waking up at 5 a.m. every morning to run, rain, or snow. His classmates laughed at his dreams of going pro. He stayed quiet, knowing deep down that no dream comes free. During senior year, Jake tore his ACL during a game and had to sit out the rest of the season. That injury almost ended everything. College recruiters stopped calling, and Jake fell into depression for weeks. But one day his mom reminded him, even pain teaches you something. So he started rehab with full dedication, teaching himself recovery techniques from YouTube and asking for help from local trainers. He couldn't afford private therapy. He worked part-time at a diner to pay for gym access. On slow nights, he read books about mindset and watched NBA interviews to stay motivated. 6 months later, he returned to the court stronger, wiser, and with a sharper focus. He knew that if he wanted to be seen, he had to make himself undeniable. He recorded his training videos and posted them online, tagging every college coach he could find. Most ignored him, but one coach replied, "I like your heart." That coach offered him a walk-on spot at a small college in Ohio. It wasn't a scholarship, but it was a door, and Jake walked through it with pride. He took out student loans, shared a room with 3 other guys, and ate instant noodles for dinner. But he trained like a champion every day. On the bench for most of the first season, he didn't complain. He watched, learned, and gave everything in practice. By his second year, he earned a starting spot, not because he was flashy, but because he was consistent and disciplined. One night during a game, he hit the winning shot against a ranked team. That clip went viral, and suddenly people started to know Jake's name. Even with attention, he stayed humble. He still woke up early, still helped clean the locker room, still tutored teammates who were struggling in class. After college, he wasn't drafted into the NBA, but he got an offer from a European team. He packed his bags and flew to a country he'd never seen. The paycheck was small, but it was basketball, and it was earned. He played every game like it was his last, gaining fans overseas. Years later, he returned to the U.S. and started a youth training program in Detroit. He trained kids from the same neighborhoods he once walked through, hungry and tired. Jake told them, "If you think something is free, look again. Somebody somewhere paid for it, and you have to be willing to pay too." He never made millions, but he built a life that inspired thousands, all through effort, humility, and remembering that nothing in life is ever truly free. Jake now speaks at high schools, sharing his story not as a hero, but as proof that hard work beats easy roads. He's living the dream, not because it was given, but because it was earned. Nothing in life is free, not respect, not success, not growth. Everything worth having requires sacrifice, consistency, and the courage to keep going when no one else believes in you.